Right, both drivers have high confidence here. I think we just get out early in Singapore. We are a bit close together there, but I think Pato's further enough back for it to be fine. Right, chat, it's the penultimate race. It could be the last dance of Kimi and Pato as our drivers. I'm going to enjoy every moment of it. It's going to be wet tomorrow. Quali here at Singapore is really going to matter. Good news for us, no one's coming out the pit lane. This should be a one and done kind of deal. The real question is, chat, who will be our drivers for Season 5 with our new team? So far, I want to say so good. Who's beating our time in the first sector? Norris. And Tsunoda's gone quicker in the middle sector. I'll tell you what, Merc are quick. Merc are quick. Jack, the fam is torn between you or I'm a Celeb tonight. There is only one correct answer, and it's not. I've never really been an I'm a Celeb fan. Is that controversial? Maybe. Kimi across the line, Q1. That's an okay time. 4/10 behind Tsunoda is a little bit concerning. Tsunoda got 2 purple sectors to end his lap. Perez, I mean, Audi were quick in the race previously, weren't they? Perez has just gone fastest. How far are we behind? I'm a second slower than the Audi. Genuinely, I don't think there's much point in going out. I don't think we can go much quicker than we did. Chat, this ain't good. Like, we have not got the pace that we had earlier on this year. We've been researching our car for most this year. The other teams have been developing. I guess I go out again? I don't think O'Ward is safe. I think a lot of these times here are people getting blocked.
We've got a
yellow flag. Mix crashed. What happened here? Mickey, you okay? Mickey Shoe. He's driven into that wall. That is crash gate number 2. I'm sorry. Well, he's literally driven into the wall there. Chat, do I send O'Ward out again? Do I need to send Antonelli out again? I think we go out on used tyres, but it's not good. I feel like I might as well send them both out. If Antonelli doesn't improve, not the end of the world. As long as he doesn't crash. I know, famous last words. Why have I said it? I don't know either. I don't know how I'm getting out of Q2 at this rate, if I'm being honest. Like, that prediction suddenly looks like 2 cars in the top 8 is very ambitious. Neither's improving. I'm just nervously looking at everyone around us. Most of them have gone out on used tyres again. Is Leclerc on an outlap there? Yeah, Leclerc's on an outlap. Stroll's on an outlap. Even Antonelli's struggling here. This is going to be nervy. This is going to be horrible.
And P11.
Wow. Are we in danger? Do I need to chuckle? I'm in danger. Leclerc's on a flying lap. Stroll's on a flying lap. 4 people are on flying laps. We're good. I'll tell you what, we're good, but it's not comfy at all. Next section could be brutal. Okay, just for the sake of the YouTube watchers out there, we actually had a crash at the end of Q1. I've just played through it really quickly to get pretty much the same teams through. Only difference is Sargent made it through. Stroll is out in this timeline. That was the other way around before. So apologies to the Lance Stroll fans. There's none of them out there, is there? Right. We're going out on our tyres here, chat, that are fresh. We did laps on used tyres. Actually, Antonelli's time doesn't look that awful. I mean, it's a second slower than Piastri, so it's not great. So both our drivers on fresh sets here. There's a few other drivers on fresh tyres, mind you. We need improvements. Antonelli not safe with his current time. Good news, no traffic. Bad news, traffic behind us. We'll watch Piastri's POV here. He is stalking a wild Pato O'Ward. Antonelli's the next driver up the road. I'll tell you what, the toe is very strong here, isn't it? I don't love this. Kimi's slower in the first sector on fresh tyres. That's really bad because Kimi was on a set of softs that had done 2 laps before. We are a seconds behind Piastri. I think part of the pace we're watching him get here on O'Ward is the toe. I think part of it is the fact their car is a rocket ship. I'm not a religious man, but I'm turning to holy water to hope that we can get through this. Don't go for the overtake, Piastri. Don't do it. Oh, he stuck his nose in there. I think we held our line and compromised him. more than he messed us up. Kimi had a better middle sector. Is it going to be enough to see an overall improvement? He crosses the line. Doesn't improve. Award relegates him. Norris is on a flying lap. Perez, Hadjar and Behrman. Perez is the man to be fearful of, I fear. Kimi's out. Kimi's out, and it could go from bad to worse still. Okay, no, it can't. Awards through. Kimi out in another Q2. Exact same as in Silverstone. The only silver lining is there is a lot of penalties coming up for people, so we will move up the grid a little bit. 12th, it could get worse. It's going to be a wet race in Singapore. How quick is Perez going to be? His teammates parked it on pole. How far is he behind his teammate? Perez is gash. Pardon, I never used the word gash. It's not a nice word. He is gash. How can you be that much slower? And I guess it's realistic, isn't it? But still. You know what? Crofty should use the word gash more to describe Perez's season in the Red Bull. That is Q2 done. How many WTS drivers in the top 8? It's not even one guaranteed yet, is it? I realise it's not even one guaranteed yet. Pato's still got to go. What do I even do here? I kind of want to save that fresh set of soft. The thing is, I know it's going to be moderate rain in the race, but the game doesn't tell you what the weather forecast is in terms of hours for the race itself. Because if it's dry for a period and I need a set of softs, using my only set of softs here is probably stupid. We only scraped into that last session. I feel like it's stupid to use the fresh set. But then going for one run on used is such a gamble, but I don't think I have a choice. It's a gamble. It's going to be a gamble. I'm going to try and steal a toe off someone at the end of the session, I think. And that's all I can do here. Did we qualify 10th? Is that why we're down in 10th to begin with? It's not good. Okay, that's one of the McLarens going out. I'm going to gamble on Verstappen going out in front of me now. Max! He's not gone out. That was always a long shot, wasn't it? I want to look at the timer like, he's going quicker. He's going to go quicker in every session. His sector, he's not set a time. Is Verstappen going to set a time? He made it to the line, right? Yeah, he did. Ourselves and Verstappen are the only ones on flying laps. I feel like I'm going to be starting 10th here. Do a miracle, Pato. You know what? I think even on a new set, we still would have finished 10th. That's awful. Like, what do you even say about that? I could have put on a fresh set. We're not making up 8 tenths. No drivers in in the top 8. 0. Oh, chat, it's saying Inters to the end. Is this a no pit stop race? Please don't be a no pit stop race in Singapore. It might be a 0 pit stop race, and that is like the most boring kind of race. Pachet, and I think it's Behrman alongside him leading the way. Albon's right behind. I'll tell you what, it's a very fun front three. Oh, it's Sainz, not Behrman. It's been ruined. Piastri starting at the back. It's all already very wet here. It has to be said. Like, this is a track where overtaking can be tough in the dry. It's a track where in the dry you can still see racing incidents. This could be mad. This could be mad. Rain in Singapore, safety car or maybe more. Yeah, basically. I don't know if wheel-to-wheel racing is necessarily good for us. I've just noticed. Pato, chat. Pato is 9 seconds down on O'Ward. Sorry, 9 seconds down on Perez. 9 seconds. Are we just bad? There's a yellow flag. Hold the phone on that idea. There's a crash. What happened? What happened to it? Who is this? Oh, this is Tsunoda and Albon ahead of us. I mean, that didn't look that bad. I was hoping for a bigger crash. That sounds awful to say, doesn't it? Oh, it was Perez and Tsunoda. They didn't even mud their tyres. That's annoying. Oh, red flag! What happened? Who's out? I wasn't paying attention. What happened?
They're bound to be struggling with the
Carlos Sainz, he was in the lead.
and there's contact with
Did anyone hit him here?
can take
It instantly red flagged it, actually.
3 laps of concentration.
From the lead of the race, he was so far clear. Wowzer. I guess we'll just put on a new set of inters, because we can. But now we can absolutely just full send a set of inters. I'll tell you what, now the race is interesting again. Sainz fell asleep at the wheel in the lead of the race. That is a viable theory, chat. Okay, you know what? Everyone's close together again now. That might change the weather. Oh, yeah, chat. Chat, there's going to be another, 20 minutes on the weather. Oh, we're at the wettest point now. Oh, it might be... Is that going to be dry? This was where the end of the race was meant to be, chat, because of the delay. Right, Award is still on Always Defend. Get that off. Let's turn overtake aggression on. Lads, let's go motor racing. I think while we're all bunched up, this is our best chance of actually getting any kind of moves done. But we are going to witness Pachere's first ever win in Formula 1, and that makes me happy. He was our driver a few football managers ago, F1 managers ago at Haas, was Théo Pachere, back before he became mainstream and popular. We've loved our time with him. And it's fun to see him in this universe now excelling and being towards the front in an Aston Martin car, which, to be fair, is getting better and better. Antonelli, no one around him. Leclerc 2.5 seconds up the road battling Tsunoda. Lawson 4 seconds behind. It's this battle here. It's the battle for 7th, 8th, 9th, 10th. And to be fair, Norris and Behrman have also joined the party. Lawson is slow. Piastri's close behind. We're close behind. There's a yellow flag. What's happened? There was a momentary yellow flag there. Did someone hit someone? Sargent ran wide. Of course he did. Pachere wins his first race of the year. Oh my word, I've missed an overtake. I've missed an overtake. His last lap heroics by Pato. We've just watched 20 laps for him to overtake him as soon as I look away to give Théo Pachere his flowers. Award overtakes Lawson in the final sector. What was this overtake? It came from absolutely nowhere. That's not a place you overtake here.
And the overtake is made.
How has he pulled that off? Absolutely biblical by Pato Award. It's 6th and 7th. That's a mighty good performance given our pace. It's a double podium for Audi. Pachere gets his first race win. Tsunoda in 4th is low-key a good performance there. Carlos Sainz, though, without a doubt, threw that race, didn't he? He caused a red flag. He crashed. He was so comfortably ahead. Kushmani crosses the line with his fault to conclude a Singaporean race that promised a lot, and then the rain just kind of ruined it by raining all the time. I complain about the F1 directing in real life on TV all the time. I've bottled it at the end of that race and with the podium. Oh, right, chat. We have one last race there. What's this? Factory concerns. Structural damage. Yeah, okay, we can shut down the factory. That's fine. There's only one race left. And it's a sad moment, you know. We've had Pato Award for 4 years. This man, we've made world champion. We've made memories with this man. We've made an F1 driver out of the IndyCar man. And I'll tell you what, I'm going to miss him. I'm going to miss Kimi as well. But I feel like, you know, Kimi came along and just kind of tagged along for the last 2 years. Pato's the OG, you know. Suzuka, last race of the year. When I set up this calendar, I thought, you know, Japan to end the year. Classic race that's hosted many an F1 finale. It's not looking good here. Also, Perez has the fastest lap in this universe at Suzuka, which is interesting. Right. Well, for one last time, everyone, let's lock in our predictions, which feel massively off, and see how we do here. Wet practice means do practice. Absolutely not. I'm going to go out early. I'm not going to set my drivers out too close together here. There's no toey business going on here. It's not like my OnlyFans. Instead, they're going to drive in their own clean air. I'm going to hope we get a bit lucky with cars coming out the pit lane. There is a wild Yuki Tsunoda coming out. I don't know if I'm going to clear him before turn 1. I don't think I am. Or maybe I am. I think Pato might be more in trouble here. Actually, nah, you know what? They're both potentially in trouble here. Especially because of these corners to open up the lap. Okay, well, Kimmy's lap's done. There, can Pato have more luck? I don't know why I've said it. Like, I know. I want to be mad, but Cheers, Yuki. I mean, everyone got mudded. Except the Audis. I don't know what to do here. Maybe O'Ward goes out on used tyres and Pato goes out on these tyres, and that's the play. I hope I've not gone too early here. I think we're okay. Maybe. You know, we've got out of the way very kindly there for Albon. No, it wasn't even Albon. Who did we get out of the way for?
You can go.
I don't even know. So Award is on old tyres. Antonelli, currently in 20th, is on new tyres. Traffic's been awful for everyone here. There's a car up the road here. Who is this? Whoever it is, they might be about to block Pato if they don't get out of the way. Who is that? Oh, it's Logan. I think we got blocked a little bit. Antonelli's got 2 greens. He's up to 7th. That might not be good enough. O'Ward had a yellow middle sector. Improves a little bit. Chat, this is going to be nervy. Leclerc's on an in-lap behind. Leclerc could be absolutely mudded. You might see a bit of a tumbling. Oh, my word, chat. Do I need to panic? No. Okay, Pet Marty and Sargent are on flying laps. I think we might have blocked Logan. But you know what? Good news. We are through. Is Leclerc out? No. Is Stroll out? No. Okay, not a good day if you're a Haas fan. Okay, so only issue here is Kimi used 2 fresh sets there to get through. Okay, we'll go out now just ahead of Norris. Don't think traffic's going to be an issue here for us. Someone just finished their lap very early there. Hadjar. Okay, Hadjar's 15th and not going to improve.
You can push.
Our driver's a bit too close here. Is there someone behind us on a push lap?
Clear air ahead. Good to go.
Or is that... Is it Piastri's pushing? Is Piastri pushing? Is this Piastri's lap? Okay, it was. He was behind us. I was a bit worried that if he got ahead of me, he was going to be a problem. Drivers aren't too close, so there shouldn't really be much of a tow here. But on fresh tyres, we should improve. O'Ward on fresh tyres, slower through the first sector than he was on tyres that had done 2 laps earlier. That's concerning. Right, where's Antonelli going to go? He didn't go quicker in the end. What? Sorry, what? Both our drivers had yellow last sectors. Huh? And now O'Ward, is it? I was going to say he's in danger. He's out. Wow. That's awkward. I mean, is Antonelli safe? Yeah, Antonelli should be safe here. I say should. There is a chance if Albon, Behrman, Tsunoda and Perez all improve, we could be in trouble, chat. I don't want to panic, but I am starting to panic. There's a bit of traffic which might come to our rescue. I'm scared. Okay, look, Antonelli's through. Breathe a sigh of relief. I'm sorry to the O'Ward fans. Your boys let us down there. Who will qualify higher? Kimi. Oh, chat. Where did Kimi qualify, chat, before? Was it? Did he get in 10th in the end? I'm just wondering if I want 2 fresh sets of softs for the race, if I'm being honest. I think with Kimi, I might do both laps on a used set of softs. If on fresh tyres we're barely getting 10th, I just feel like the most logical thing to do is accept that we may well end up 10th here, but have this fresh tyres. We'll get this early lap in on used tyres. This one should be just the nice, simple, the bankery lap. I know that both Red Bulls have got penalties here, so I'm going to be at the very least ahead of them, unless it's 5 place penalties. The game doesn't let you check the penalties. That's actually a good time for Antonelli on the used tyres, but I think that's just purely traffic. I think I still use the old tyres here, right? I don't know if you noticed that I instinctively went to send out O'Ward, and then it was greyed out and I couldn't click it. That's awkward. Okay, Kimi. Give me something to smile about in our final ever race weekend together. He's probably going to be an absolute pain in the arse for the foreseeable future when we switch teams. But for one last weekend, I can enjoy him. If we finish this race, by the way, without a DNF, it'll be 2 seasons in a row without a DNF at WTS Racing. There will not have been a DNF since the final race of 2025, in which Albon ran out of fuel at the line at Abu Dhabi. Antonelli and O'Ward as a partnership have never DNF'd. Antonelli, by the way, is actually, I was going to say he's cooking, he's improving, it's only by a matter of tenths. Guaranteed to qualify ahead of Russell here, by the way. Come on, keep pushing, Kimi. Not sure Norris is even catchable here, but we can try. Yeah, he wasn't catchable. I fear that we're going to watch ourselves tumble here a little bit. But you know what? 5th, some grid penalties for the Red Bulls. This could be worse. Sainz and Verstappen were battling it out there. Leclerc doesn't improve. Perez is likely... Oh, wait. Perez is in. 7th is mega... You know what? 7th there is absolutely crazy. Is Albon on an in-lap? Albon's done too. That's your grid. It's Verstappen, Sainz, Piastri, Albon. Behrman's got a penalty, so Sainz. It's probably going to be a McLaren 1-2. Also, just as a quick check, race starting grid. Kimi starts 5th. Pato starts 11th. Behrman had a 10-place penalty. Lance Stroll 21 places. Carlos Sainz 21. Mick Schumacher pit lane start. Okay, chat. It's a dry race on the Sunday. Let's get into the race, shall we? Let's get into the race. I'm nervous for this. It's our last ever race of our created team. They will be maintaining their position on the grid, but not bearing my name. Right, chat. It's the Japanese Grand Prix. What can we do? Antonelli starting 5th, O'Ward starting 11th. Both our drivers on softs. Not many of the people ahead of Antonelli on the soft, so this could get a bit punchy early on. Got Albon, our former driver, the last man to DNF in WTS Racing colours, in P4. Come on, lads. O'Ward, score some good points on your final race, please, mate. Don't let this have a sad ending. Sainz, by the way, dominant in his car lately. Down in 19th. Meanwhile, our blood's waffling. O'Ward's overtaking. Gets up the inside on Yuki. We love that. Is that Perez up the road next? I think it is. I mean, getting past Norris here would be nice, but I'd rather get past him in the DRS. I saw someone earlier asking top 5 drivers of this year. It's not an easy list. I'd probably go Verstappen. Oh, I really want to put Norris there, but I actually don't think he's been the second best driver. I mean, in no particular order, Verstappen, Norris, Leclerc, Gasly, Hülkenberg. Please tell me if you think that's a controversial top 5 drivers this year. Genuinely, I think what Gasly and Hülkenberg have done in those cars is pretty f***ing nuts. Gasly obviously more recently, but Hülkenberg's consistency over the course this year. Alpine and Haas have finished where they are. If you like Alpine and Haas, I don't think we're necessarily expected to finish in 6th and 7th. Not Yuki, no. I'm afraid not Yuki. I don't think Yuki's been a bad driver, but I wouldn't say he's been a top 5 driver. Sainz has been very good as well. I mean, that's the difficult thing, right? But it's so hard to measure different drivers in completely different cars because obviously the expectations are just so different. Wait, when did O'Ward get past Russell, chat? Did I miss that? Apologies. Who would I shout out next year with Kevin gone? Great question. Kimi. Oh my word. Oh my word. The 2 Ferraris are squabbling behind us. That's really good. They compromised each other and suddenly we're behind Albon. Chat, I've missed all the on-track action here and I'm really, really sorry. I'm just having a nice chat about real-world F1. Meanwhile, Antonelli's putting himself up into 3rd place. 3rd! Go on, son. Right, O'Ward dropped Russell that lap and got DRS, which is really, really nice. But Antonelli could not drop Albon. I don't think I can do a lot against Albon. I think Albon's got too much outright pace. I think I'm best off just trying to chill out behind him a little. Tyre wear is higher than expected here, but the tyres have quite a lot of margin. So I can just pit a little bit earlier. Pato's strategy is going to be interesting here on the double soft. Right, Pato needs to make up some time, so I've got a gap to pit into. I'm going to be burning through my tyres a little bit here. But the upside will definitely be worth it later on in the race. If we can make this work. I'm targeting coming out ahead of Lawson. Currently 19 seconds. I need about 4 more seconds of a swing. McLarens are just out front. They're actually not that far away up the road. Right, chat. The question here is, will O'Ward come out ahead of Lawson? That's the gap I've been really pushing hard to get. Kimi's optimal lap is to pit now. Yeah, you know what? We'll go for it. We'll go for it. That's a great pit. Apologies to the Ultras. I've missed a pit stop there because I was managing Kimi's race too. Kimi's on mediums now. Are we coming out ahead of Lawson and Sainz? Oh, I'll tell you what, chat. I'll tell you what, all that pushing we did, absolutely worth it. That is such a good gap to come out into. Sargent and Magnussen pit off softs. Oh my word, Mick's crashed. Mick's got terminal damage, I think. What happened? What happened there, Mick? Mick! Mick Schumacher in 20th. Pet Marty on the inside. We praise the Alpines for starting well. He says he's got terminal damage. Is it his battery? Is it his battery? I mean, I'll tell you what. Good news. Not a safety car. A safety car there would have been disastrous. Meanwhile, yeah, that's one thing going on. There's a time penalty for Pet Marty. Antonelli's about to go into the pits here. What are we doing? Why have we parked there, Kimi? I know we don't want to crash into them, but come on. O'Ward, by the way, has pulled ahead there really nicely from Lawson already. Behrman's pitting behind. Oh, it's a mega stop. We love that. We love that. I think Antonelli will come out behind O'Ward here. But O'Ward's on softs, Antonelli's on mediums. So that's kind of fine. Is Antonelli coming out ahead of Sainz, though? Oh, not quite. Fresh mediums. We should be able to get this past kind of quickly, I'd hope. Obviously, Kimi's on the softer tyres. We would have... sorry, O'Ward's on the softer tyres, so I would have let O'Ward through anyway. Ah, that's so unfortunate. He's retired, chat. Mick's retired. Pet Marty's pitted, but still has damage. Clapping our hero. Clap him in. He's not happy about it. Maybe he's just telling me to piss off because I've told him he's good. Right, Kimi, very important here, mate, that you get past Carlos Sainz. Okay, nice. Nice. This is good. Norris has got a mechanical fault. There could still be drama, chat. Lots of pit stops happening. 9th and 10th for our drivers. Lots of green grass, though. And I don't think Sainz has the pace to keep up here, which is good. Okay, look. Ante has been overtaken by Perez. Obviously, Verstappen pitted and came out ahead. O'Ward still has a nice little gap here of 3 seconds. Granted, he is on soft tyres. Perez, by the way, is pushing hard right now. He's trying to drop Max out of DRS. He's also closing in on O'Ward. Medium runners starting to now pit. Can I assume they're going to go medium, soft, soft here? Don, thank you for gifting us up to the medical car. Wait, they're putting on hards. Hards from here is a mental call. I'm not sure about that one. Are they going for a one-stopper? I think Piastri's going for a one-stopper. That's a strat. Are they all going for one-stoppers at the front? Chat, if they're going for one-stoppers, we could be racing for, like, a podium. with a bit of luck. Oh my word, Sainz crashes into Pichot, bounces back on track. Is it going to be a safety car? I think they came together just before. I clicked on it because I just sensed something was going to happen. It's Pichot and it's Sainz. I thought Pichot was going to hit the wall. He's got away with it. Sainz crashed out of last race from the lead. Was nowhere near the lead in this one. He's crashed here. It's disastrous. Oh, was it? Oh, chat, it was Lawson. Was it Lawson? Yeah, it was. Sorry, it was Lawson, not Pichot. Apologies. Apologies to the Pichot fans. I just assume he's been in a crash. All right, Pato. Do what you can now, mate. We need this gap to be built now. We want to drop Norris before he pits. And I want him to hold up Perez. I mean, look at this train. Antonelli just been overtaken by Leclerc with DRS. Not ideal, but don't think I've got the same pace as the Ferrari, I'm afraid to say. Albon pits. He's going on a one-stopper, chat. There are some people one-stopping here. We're on the multi-stopper. And Norris is staying out on these mediums which are cooked and just costing these guys who'd probably be a threat to award a whole lot of time. We like this. Right. Last ever pit stop for Pato from the Ultras. Clap him in. WTS racing pit crew. You've been beautiful. That's a mega stop. Now, the question here is, will we come out ahead of Norris? It's going to be close. I think we're coming out behind. Yeah, we are. Unless he hits the brakes randomly. I mean, to be honest, not the end of the world. Norris is on fresh softs here. If there's a world where I could just follow Norris, that'd be fun. That was the last ever Pato in the pit lane, chat. I'm tearing up. Tears running down my eyes. Also, Norris is pulling ahead here. I'm not going to keep up with Norris. But I don't think Norris... Is Norris going to try and do... He's not going to be able to do 20 more laps on top of the laps he's already done. I think Norris is going to put on 2 sets of softs. If I get past Norris, we're chilling, chat. If I don't get past him, I feel like he's going to cost me lap time. Okay. Okay. Now we have to hold this. Come on, Pato. Pato has got another set of softs here, chat. So if there was like any late safety car or red flag tomfoolery, that would be an option. How many laps do I do with Antonelli here, chat, before I throw on the softs? What is the optimal number of laps to do on the soft tyre? If I want to properly full send them, 2. Okay, Kimmy, 2 laps. I'm going to lose the chance of the undercut on those in front, but we're 7 seconds behind Leclerc now. That mega undercut isn't happening, is it? Sonoda up the inside is a problem. Then again, he's on softs and we're on very warm mediums. It's not that bad. Right. Kimmy, what you got? I say what you got. It's the Ultra's last ever stop. It's a 1.819. Clap that. Clap that. I think we're going to come out behind Hadjar, who probably will end up in one of the RB seats, ironically. I'm not sure if he'll be at V-Carb or whatever it will be named next year. Right, Kimmy's got the undercut opportunity here now on these medium runners. Lots of clean air to try and do it. The real challenge is going to be potentially catching the one-stoppers. Is Sonoda trying to end on those softs? I was wondering that too. I think he might be. I think same for a Norris as well. That feels like a pretty wild strat. Oh, we got past Russell. Apologies to the award fans. I've missed a lot of overtakes to them. As bad as the real life F1 directors.
It's certainly inviting.
I mean, it's just DRS medium v hard tyres. I feel like these... Chat, what are they doing? We're going to see some punches sooner rather than later. The thing is, even if they pit now... Like, if he press pits now, he's coming out 4 seconds behind Antonelli. Chat, I don't understand. Leclerc's in the same boat. Maybe they just have the Ferrari AI decision-making coded into the game. Verstappen might get away with it. What tyres have they run? They're trying to one-stopper soft mediums. Huh? Verstappen might pull it off. We're gaining quick here as well. Perez is starting to slow down all these guys. I mean, will he pit this lap? Yes. Is Leclerc going to pit this lap? No. What's he doing? We're right up behind him.
Gap ahead 1.2.
No, they've got a set. They have a set of softs as well. It makes no sense. I don't know what the AI's done. I'm going to put the driving clean out. Oh, he got a puncture. He literally got the puncture there, chat. Did you see it? Leclerc, puncture. Very convenient that he pulled over as he got the puncture. It was like the AI knew the puncture was coming before me. Are we going to catch him at an awkward spot here? Oh, please get out of the way. Thank you. I don't know what they've done there, chat. Still a bit concerned for Yuki and for Verstappen. Oh, Perez put on used softs, chat. Maybe they just don't have softs because of wet practice? I don't know. I guess the wet practice combined with quali. I mean, our tyres would have been a bit fine if I hadn't managed them as closely as I did. Everyone's trying to get past him. Oh, this is awkward, isn't it? Is he going to make it back to the pits, everyone? Oh, he does. Sainz is like, please get out the way. For the love of God, Charles. Come on, Kimmy. You're on soft, son. Cuck him. That's what we love to see. Go on. Come on, Pato. Come on. It started with you, Pato Award. I want it to end with you. I'm going to deploy out this corner here. Means we'll have no battery out the final corner, but I think if we want to get an overtake done, it has to happen here. Come on! Side by side, I'll tell you what. Yuki and Albon are battling side by side too. We're going to have to go around the outside here if we want to make it happen. Come on, please. Please. Battle Pato. He squeezes. He pushes Max Verstappen out. He comes home for fourth. We'll clap that in. Piastri was in a league of his own. So many teams did a one-stopper there, and it worked for them. Wait, did Kimi finished and ran out of fuel, chat? About 20 meters over the line. Bloody hell. Well, that could have been a disastrous ending. 4th and 6th is great. Expert, I'd argue, expert fuel management, personally. Oh, I mean, I'm happy with that. We get the Drivers' Championship. We get the Constructors' Championship to end Season 4. Now, it's time for a new chapter, chat. Drink it in. Drink it in. Enjoy. One last celebration with the lads. Enjoy the pink. Enjoy the white. Enjoy the yellow. Tears in my eyes. Seeing Albon there makes me feel weird. It's been a good adventure. This thing always feels awkward about the podium music that's copyrighted. Do you know, this just feels weird. I think it's like a sound effects probably doesn't help. Chat, it's been an honour to be the team principal of WTS Racing. 2 Drivers' Championships, 2 Constructors' Championships, many DHL Fastest Pit Stop Championships too. Another one in the books here. Look at those pit stop times. Oh, there you go. Fastest pit stop. Come on, get in there. Randeep has low morale. I don't know why. Just Randeep things. Before we end the season, chat, there's one thing we have to do still. This team is not going to be our team anymore next year. Actually, I'll tell you what we need to do, chat. I'll tell you what we need to do. We need to save the game. Give me a sec here. We need to save the game and officially remove WTS Racing from F1 together. Also, this is what my logo looks like without mods. Did you know that WTS Racing is actually just it's a cockerel, a dragon, and an arrow. Right, cars, team branding, chat. We have an important decision, chat, to make before we leave forever. We have to pick a Porsche livery that they are going to use for the rest of time. The poll ended, chat. Grey has won. People in our chat, in this community, they hate colour. How does that look, chat? Oh, the helmets need changing. Maybe the suit should have some red. Oh, God, chat. Everything's updated. I feel so sad. I think that's a bit too dark. But maybe it's gold enough. It's hard. My monitor's calibrated for gaming. Okay, well, there you have it. The end of an era. YouTube, you've not had to watch this. I've just spent the last 20 minutes rebranding WTS Racing that became WTS Porsche to just Porsche. And from next year, we will not be here. Addons and Award will not be our drivers. Pat, Jared, Randeep, especially Randeep, they will not be my staff members. We are moving teams. There'll be a video dropping soon of episode 1 with that new team. And I want to take down this monster I've beaten. This is a good team. It's a good car. With all the research we've done, I think they're going to be hyper competitive. I'll see you soon for the next video and the next chapter.